Previously, I made a video about how I self-study and take notes for my online classes. And that talked mostly about how you can survive self-studying. What sets this video apart from that one is that today we are going to talk about how you can have aesthetic notes while still making it organized and effective for you. First off, let's talk about the supplies. To be super honest with you, I don't think that it's necessary for us to go back to school shopping every year. If you have watched my Get Ready With Me for a new school year video, you'll see there that I have a lot of colored pens and highlighters and all that stuff. Actually, nung nag-declutter lang ako that time, tsaka ko lang na-realize na those supplies are from years ago back. That just goes to show that I don't need that many school supplies, which is why this year I am skipping the whole back to school shopping. Anyway, all you really need is a black pen, some papers, and you can even choose between a highlighter and a colored pen. I watched this video from TBH Studying and she made me realize that these two have actually the same purpose. I'm gonna be showing you an example, a side-by-side comparison of these two. Also, when you choose between a highlighter and a colored pen, there's not a lot going on in your paper, which pushes your brain to focus more on the content rather than the aesthetics. Now, if you're using a binder like me, it is important that you make dividers. Not necessarily buy them, because if you have seen my SHS Notes video, I've been making my own dividers for years now. It's not only fun to do, but you want your binder to be as personalized as possible. Ewan ko kung ako lang yun, pero when I see my binder unique from everyone else, mas na-motivate ako mag-study. Besides my binder, I'm finally going to use this notebook that I bought in Malaysia, Typo, Malaysia. I've been stocking this up for 3 years. Kasi look at it, so pretty! So sobrang ganda niya, na-stock ko lang siya for 3 years. This has built-in dividers na. There, as you can see. All I have to do is put labels na lang. Now the labels that I'm going to use are printable stickers from Emma Studies, an amazing study vlogger. If you're interested with the stickers, I'm gonna be linking it down below. And lastly, if you're using separate notebooks, just be sure to label each of those with the subjects that you're gonna use them for para hindi lang kayo maguluhan. Yun na tayo. The next thing that we'll talk about is the note structure. What is a note structure? Basically, siya yung magkakasunod-sunod ng notes niyo. Most of the time, I just use the table of contents sa book if merong book yung subject na yun. Pero if not, nagbibigay naman yata yung teachers natin lahat ng parang course outline. So yeah, it's better if you stick to that. Now, these tips are kind of redundant if you've been supporting me all throughout my YouTube journey. But it's very efficient for me to fold my paper in half and then write on the two sides of those papers. Why? Because I've come to realize over time that when I use the whole paper, merong nasasayang na space. But that's just for me. Always remember that do everything according to your preference. Kasi pag hindi, it won't work out as good for you. If you prefer using a whole page, then go! You do you, sis! And the next is the color scheme. Ang redundant ng tip na to, pero I just want to put it out there in this video because it wouldn't be complete without this. As much as possible, pick only one color scheme per topic that you will use. And studies really show that colors affect our attention, feelings, and behavior towards studying. Based nga sa nabasa ko, there are particular colors that can project different moods. Like for example, green is for concentration and blue is for productivity. I wouldn't go into details about this, but if you want to read more about it, I will be linking the article down below because it's kind of cool if you think about it. Na pag nakakita ka ng ganitong color, meron siyang effect sa studying. And the next one is note-taking system. Yes, ang redundant ko na po sa mga study videos ko. But take a look at your notes and see what works best for you. And it is important that you stick to that note-taking system. Beware guys sa paggaya ng system ng ibang tao. Kasi nowadays, syempre, ang dami na nating napapanood sa YouTube na mga iba't ibang note-taking system and how they take notes. And we tend to make gaya ang konyo and may tendency tayo na gayahin sila. And most of the time, it won't work out as good for you kasi nga, you are your own person. Which is why you have to do your own stuff. I'm just here right now telling all of these to you para meron kayong basis.
I'm here to do it from ate.
Yeah. I'm babysitting guys, kaya magbigyan nyo na if lagi siya nasa videos ko. Because most of the time, I'm taking care of this baby. This is my baby. It's my sister po, hindi ko po siya anak. And the last thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about today are diagrams or illustrations. You may or may have not seen the diagrams that I made sa previous notes ko, but it would look something like this. Diagrams do not look only aesthetically pleasing in your notes, but they also help you in memorizing parts and processes. Ako lang ba yung nakaka-experience ng pag tinitigan ko ng matagal yung isang diagram or illustration, mas naiintindihan ko and mas na-memorize ko. I think that's about it for today. I just wanted to share with you all of my wisdom because a lot of you guys have been messaging me through Instagram and email that these kinds of video that I put up are very helpful to you. So, thank you guys. Legit, kinikilig talaga ako every time na may magme-message sa akin ng ganon. Kahit friends ko. Thank you so much for all your support and I wish you good luck this school year. Bye-bye! Adios! Ciao!